Alrighty. Teeth have been brushed. I feel clean after breakfast. I do not feel full, but I do feel clean. Alrighty. Looking good. Looking good. Let's go to... Well, let's make sure that my fucking stream is muted so I don't have to hear myself on echo. Alright. Why Twitch want me to end stream? You got the money to end stream? This man's saving up. I guess you haven't been buying all that much, huh? That's the wrong one. There we go. That's the one I want. How's it going, Turtle? Turts. Alright, clear out the old stuff. There we go. Moral. Moral. Okay, shuffle these around. Open mic. Jungle Gym, ending with names. That's what this is, for sure, right? How the fuck do you even pronounce that? Stu, Mike, Jim. This has to be it, right? Well, I'm here and not studying. Whoops. So does that mean you're doing well or poorly? Are you not studying because you shouldn't, you don't need to be, or are you not studying because you don't feel like it? Sliced bread. Um, Mocktail. Huh. Stand up, like comedy. Honest, moral. Uh, hmm. Merry, perhaps. And decent. Decent, moral, honest, and stand up. This is a good person. Sliced bread, olive oil. Okay, we also got printing press, wheel, light bulb, and sliced bread. Like very important inventions in human history. Sliced bread, print, like sliced bread, not exactly, but like it's used in a common saying, you know, the best thing since sliced bread. Game-changing inventions. Olive oil, Virgo, Mary, and mocktail. Virgin things. Virgin Mary. Okay, that makes sense. Virgin olive oil. And principle. Well, I thought I was writing a different test tomorrow, so I should probably be studying. Oh, you got your test dates mixed up? That's rough. But I'm still on the high of my math test being way easier than I expected. That's it always feels good when you do that. I remember one particular class I took in uni. I think it was like the first statistics course. And my friend and I did not go to lecture for like the entire semester. We would go like once every month or two, and we'd go in and we'd just like make sure that what they were talking about still made sense, and then we'd fuck off. And then we got around to finals time, we are like, maybe we should study the content. We went into that exam and it was the easiest shit ever. We were like, oh yeah, okay. We were right to do what we did. That was concerning, but it wasn't. Okay, E in place. E in place. Uh, Royals is never gonna be the answer, but I'm going to guess it for the letters. Okay, we got a lot of letters. S E S E, maybe not. ESIR. I'm like that, but with all my subjects, including the ones I shouldn't like thermodynamics. I assume thermo is thermodynamics. Hello, Yeet. Serif. Is serif not proper? What up? Oh, I guess it's not. Okay, it's not considered a proper. Sans serif, like the font. Yes, that is what came to mind. How's it going, Jordan? How's it going, both of you? This kind of feels like more of a. I don't know. I feel like we're probably somewhere in Asia this time. Let's go with like Iraq. It's Andorra. Sorry, it's already been Andorra. Can't be Andorra. We already used this whole website's gonna shut down once we run out of countries. Um, fuck the world. Fuck the world. All right, so 6,000 kilometers puts us maybe like Korea, but I feel like it's more likely to be like over in Africa somewhere. Maybe like along the coast. Somewhere over here feels kind of 6,000-ish. I guess we could go Spain as well just to see if it's over there. Okay, Spain is further. Spain is much further away. Belarus. Okay, so this being further away tells me that we're gonna have to be either up here, which could make sense, or down here. I don't think, because you can see it's not like that much lighter of a color. It's not that much further away, so it's not like we're going the opposite direction entirely. In which case Malaysia would make sense. So we might be like over in this ballpark. Maybe we'd try like Congo to start. Okay, we're definitely in Africa somewhere. 2,900? We could go Madagascar. Namibia. Sure, I'll do yours. Namibia. 1,000 away. I'm still gonna go Madagascar, actually. Madagascar is ever so marginally cooler. I don't know if this could be Lesotho then, or if it would be Lesotho is close. Mozambique or Zimbabwe? Mozambique. Mozambique is adjacent. Does that mean it's going to be Zimbabwe? Hello, Eva. Zimbabwe. Nope, not Zimbabwe. Eswatini? Eswatini it is. Nah, it couldn't be South Africa because Lesotho wasn't adjacent. We got there, we got there. That's not too bad. At least we went the right direction after these two, right? Cool. Lesotho wasn't a D. Yeah, exactly. Dave. Solo, not male. So, female. Before 2014, you could probably get every country in two with perfect play. Yeah, unless there's a country that has two countries that are exactly the same distance border-wise from it. Yeah, you could probably get it in two if you've just memorized all of the exact distances between the borders of every country pair in the world. Rihanna or Shakira? I like a Shakira. A Shakira. Okay, we're below top 100, so probably not Rihanna anymore. We are in the late 90s. Late 90s, not in South America. Also, DJ, you did CS, right? Yes. Opinion on Golang, never really interacted with it. A little bit, a little bit. Been using it to make a custom Twitch bot to, oh God, been custom Twitch bot to better learn the API, and honestly, been enjoying it. Just wondering because I know you can code, but I don't know what you can code. I learned like some older object-oriented languages. So I know like C++, plus plus, I know Java, I know Python. Um, Python not being the oldest, but C++, plus plus, Java, Python. I know SQL. Ah, C++, plus plus, my beloved. Yeah, exactly. Okay, where am I here? Did I miss any guesses? No. So if we're in the top 400 to 100 solo pop female, leading up to 2000, but not after 2000. Probably US. Okay, then that puts us. Hmm. Britney Spears? Yeah, she's probably around there in popularity nowadays. Not quite, though. Not quite. Christina Aguilera. I actually like Christine. Okay, so now we need 99. I don't know if Christina was 99. Avril might. Was Avril 1999? I think I'd probably pick Aguilera before Levine, but I might be off on that. Let's go Christina Aguilera. There we go. I was in high school when Genie in a Bottle dropped. No, you were correct. DJ, you weren't allowed to skip lines yesterday. I'm sorry, I skipped one and we still lost anyways, so it didn't matter. Oh, CCP? CCP is another term for China, yeah? Chinese Communist Party, yeah. Communist in big quotation marks for the communism. Let's go with shale. I'm feeling shale today. How did you die? It was supposed to be we were not trying to crash the game, and we did crash the game. We crashed it. Um, Pants, much like what I'm wearing. All right, we're not in P or O. I crashed it, yeah. Or so we like to say. Never. Never. Okay, it's close to never. N E N E could it be an NEW word or are we gonna have to move to like NI? Newly? Newer? Well, we do have to go 10 words away. I don't know how many extra. Yeah, newly puts us at 0.03. He said he saw a Joker.lua, which was his. Okay. So he's got some splaining to do. It could be like newts, right? But newts might be the very next word, to be honest. Yep, that's the very next word. We might actually have to be in the NI, like NIA. Is there even a word that starts that way? I don't think there's any words between NE and NI. Certainly not. NI. I can't think of any five-letter words. Nexus? Nexus. Yeah, there we go. That's almost certainly it. Yup. Very, very, very end of the NEs. Nexus. I think my mod caused that because maybe it chose a Joker which hasn't been discovered yet or something. It shouldn't have been that. I'm pretty sure we had the unlock all already for Cryptid, including his cards. I'm pretty sure they were all unlocked already, so it wouldn't be that specifically. Alright, speaking of Jokers. Erosion, $6, uncommon, not molt related, and not scaling. Uh, Not scaling and not molt related. Luchador? Luchador, perhaps? Luchador is 5 cost. Okay. But it is an other card, so it's an other card that doesn't scale. There's only so many other cards in the game. Where's the Joker that blows up whenever scored? Blotrodal should add all the Jokers from Cryptid in the Gezi. Oh yeah, that'll make it easy. Diet Cola, yeah, for sure. I'd be surprised if not. That was yesterday's, give me today's. 6. 6-letter. The blanks are blank, blank, blank. On the blank, blank, blank of the blank in blank and blank, blank. The blanks. Yeah, there aren't many $6. Where's your undiet cola? The creator of Balatro was trying to go on a diet, so he didn't want to tempt himself, so he left the full sugar out. Dollar. Dollar? The dollars are blank, blank, blank on the blank, blank. No, no, no. In blank and blank north, central, south. Okay, this isn't directional. The dollars, I eated the dollars. Wait, DJ, I'd recommend skipping this one today or have your alt tab on point. Oh, are we actually talking about fucking nipples? Like, is that actually the answer? Because if so, I'll just skip it. We can just move on. Because, yeah, it's gonna blast a picture on it. That'd be a funny fucking... I wouldn't be surprised. And there's a pic. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Well, we know the answer then. We'll skip it. Chicken, but not the legs. I love the code that Jordan has to do to get the answer across. I know what you're talking about. I need to see it light speed. Thirsting over Wikipedia article pictures. Okay, let's go with this is gonna be demon form. It was not demon form. Not rare, not power, not 3 cost, not ironclad, not strength. Okay, we go maybe common 1 cost attack. Common 1 cost attack. Maybe like a dagger spray. Okay, so it's a 1 cost that upgrades to a 0 cost. Common skill. A skill that upgrades to a 0 cost. There goes that. Alchemize? Alchemize is rare, I'm pretty sure. Dual cast is also rare. No, dual cast is technically starting rarity, yes? Can't attend this one or like I can stay for a while. Hello, Pa. Next stream, modded or not, I replied to your comment. But as I said, it will be vanilla plus challenges. So this does have keywords as well. Is there a poison card that... No, it can't be poison because it's not silent. It would have to be something that upgrades to a 0 cost from the Watcher or the Defect. Common skill, 1 down to 0. This could be like some weird Watcher or Defect shit. Alright, Pa, I'll see you around. Yes, Lightspeed, I did get there with that one. From what Jordan said. Common skill. 1 into 0. Or I guess it could be 2 into 1 as well. Recursion? Yeah, might be. Might be recursion. I'm pretty sure that goes to 0. We'll try recursion. Yeah, that's the one. I hadn't considered that it might be a 2 cost going down to a 1. Bro, that is so fucking loud. When you win and it plays the music that you won, it plays it like 80 times louder than everything that's going on my computer. It's some bullshit. Dude, see, like that pipe wasn't as loud. How's it going, Jaeger? I love Defect on Slay the Spire too. Yeah, he's yoked as fuck. Speaking of yoked. DJ, are you not playing Enfield anymore? I haven't gotten on in a couple weeks. I kind of wanted things to just kind of progress a little bit before I went back. It's definitely the kind of game that I'm going to come back to every couple patches to play the shit out of the story because I'm very much enjoying, like, upgrading the base and such. It's just like once it's maxed out, it's like, cool, we're good for a little while. I don't really need to do all the upkeep shit. I don't care that much. Crimson... Oh, I've heard mixed reviews on it. I've heard some people like it. I've heard some people find it very weirdly tedious in the game design category. It's like, why would you do things this way? Was making sure if I should kick you or not. I mean, if you want only people who are very active, then probably. But if you want people who are going to play every now and then, I'll still be around. Necrobinder is a lot of fun. Ooh, this TM Opera looks spicy. What is... Let me peek this. Got the long ass 1000 speed, or 1000, yeah, 1100. Stamina's good. Headliner? When positioned towards the front upon approaching late race. That seems pretty good. Radiant Star. What the fuck gives Headliner? Where does that even come from? Where do you get head... I guess TM Opera just has it in her kit. This is a pretty spooky one. I will say the actual, like... She has no acceleration. This character relies entirely on hitting Radiant Star, but if it hits Radiant Star, this character probably wins. I'm gonna sign that one into the practice partner. Yeah, here we go. You can kick these. Wait, no, don't do that. Wait. Diablo 2 released a new, very broken class that I've been playing but starting to be bored. I haven't really played any of the Diablos. They hit 10 million and they aren't even giving out pulls and only 100 random figurines. Ugh. They do need to fix the pull economy over there. Alright. We're gonna run my team trials. Obviously, we stayed class 6 because we stay winning out here. We do not lose. Look at this team. Look at that. We've got one schmuck, one A+ schmuck, and everyone else is at least S+. We're killing it out here. First one was fun, and I invented that genre. I feel like they perfected in Diablo 2 and its DLC. 3 was fun, but not the same. And then I'm pretty sure all the others were just shit shows. Ooh, a sale, you say? I would like some more clocks, because they are very difficult to come by, and I'm sure I'm going to, like, use all of them. One of these days, I'm gonna finally pull a dirt Uma who wants some of those dirt, like, banners, and I'm gonna get to use them. It'll be great. P. How's it going? 1,000 angry peas. DJ, can I split you in half? No. That's weirdly sexual as well. Don't do that. 130 on a loss is pretty solid. 137 on a win is... Meh. 138 on a loss, exactly. Yeah, we lost that one, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we still got like 650 on that. Anyway, I'm gonna go walk, do dog, be back probably. Okay. Have fun. Go study. Anything but studying. No sexual innuendo, I just want to physically split you into 2 parts. No, thank you. I'd rather you have made a sexual innuendo, to be honest. Damn, we're getting shafted by some of these teams up here today. Hello, Rex. Anything but studying. We got another copy of Top Road. Not off the free pulls. It's still been over 300 free pulls since I last got something off of a free pull, but we did at least throw a random single at it and got one. That was cool. I mean, between the free pulls and the over 200 pulls I threw at it, closer to 300, we got 4 copies, so I can't be too bad. All 4 copies came from my pulls, though. None of the free ones were worth a damn. So we got 3 limit break. I'm not spending any more for the 4th because it's perfectly fine at 3 limit break. Imagine losing. What the fuck? I've never lost a single game of Uma. Oh, you're 0-0? Good for you, 1,000 angry bees. But I couldn't care less because I got Satono Diamond in the second 10. I saw that. Yeah, that's pretty slick. You still get to save all your pulls. Couldn't be me. Ooh, 60 stream watch streak for 1,000 angry bees. He's gonna come in here, harass me for a little bit, and then leave. I know how it is. Especially since Top Road becomes kind of useless after Man. I don't believe that in the slightest. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no fucking clue who said that Top Road becomes useless after Man. Who the fuck said that? Like, genuinely, why would that be the case? You still race all the fucking G1s. Like, yeah, she's a little slower to the 20% training effectiveness, but you're still gonna run the Tokyo Derby and the Takarazuka and have 100,000 by year 2 summer, right? Like, well, now you sit there and pull for shit in the future, because I'm sitting at 0 carats. OMG, I have a 55 streak and 55.5k soup. Oh my god. I think it's because that the next scenario you race very little. Yeah, but you still gotta race. It's not like you don't race at all. And honestly, Firm Course Menace is insane, isn't it? Like, that's my take, is getting a guaranteed Firm Course Menace is insane. It's not gonna be useful for every CM, of course, but like 60 speed, 60 power innately is quite nice. I don't want that. I want these. Don't worry, I'll do it at a funny moment, either at a comedic timing or at the very start in the blue screen. Again, I mean, like, if you only got one copy of her, it literally doesn't matter. You're never gonna use her anyways. Um, ooh, I kind of want to train that. Do I have any Vitas? I do. Let me get both of those. But, like, congrats on those two. Is there ever a world where I actually use my megaphone here? Probably not. I think I just clicked the button. My poverty deck is still producing S plus relatively consistently now that I figured out what to do. Yeah, same. For sure. Okay, let's train speed because my speed is absolutely asinine. It's really bad how low my speed is. Like, I've been trying, man. I've been fighting for it. I probably clicked that speed over this run since it's not a rival race, and I don't know that I care. I'd rather just take a 6% failure on these two. Bumping those two up feels quite nice. Now, you can't miss the Hanshin JF. That one you can't skip that one. It's a little too important. We already got Hanshin wet conditions, so I'm liking that, but I've also already used 2 clocks on this. I will say, losing a lot of races year 1, you can actually, I feel like it might just be, like, anecdotal, but taking a recovery might actually be a good idea. Because, like, having more stamina than everyone else in the early years, like, nobody full spurts, you know, in year 1 races. Even with the plus 400, nobody's got the stats to full spurt. Got an S plus Fuji, 1150 speed, 1100 wit, 800 stam, 400 guts. Damn, still got the 400 guts, and 998 power. Wait, why does 998 piss you off? Because it wasn't exactly 1,000? Did you have exactly all of those other numbers? I won the classic Arima Kinen with 350 stam. Oh, classic Arima is a fucking bait. It's a fake-ass long race. You can win that shit with, like, almost no stamina. Is a fake-ass race. Stinky. You just wanted the nice S to show up late start because it wouldn't be a Golchi race without a late start. And she's gonna run headlong into the middle of the pack, get blocked, and lose. That's just what she does. Here she goes. There she goes, getting blocked in the middle of the pack. Oh, never mind. She found a way through. She found her shot, and she's gonna leave. Yeah. Gotta go. Be back later. I need to say hi to my jobber friend. Because I'm walking past the cafe he works at, and I am unemployed. Imagine making money. Couldn't be me. End closer savvy is a amazing hint to get. Love that. You can give me the rainy days as well. Great expectations. Free stuff, please. More stuff, please. Okay, so here's actually an interesting situation for me personally. You can take the minus energy here. Usually minus energy isn't worth the plus stats, but I'm gonna lose the rest of my energy running the hopeful stakes here next turn anyways. So I don't really need the plus energy when I'm gonna lose all of it anyways. Right? If I take the plus 20 energy, I'm just gonna lose 20 energy and I'll be right back where I was. So is this 10 energy worth 30 stat points? I really don't think it is. So I'm just gonna go down to 0. I can't be punished for being at 0 energy because it's a late December race. What's on sale? Stamina Scroll, let me get that. Miracle Cure, let me get that too. You never know when you're gonna get shafted with a random debuff, migraine or some crap. Some garbage, a random slacker from the top rope. Zoom! Goldship is really cute when she's not shafting my races. Ooh, kale juice, eh? Kale juice, eh? Damn, are you, like, requesting songs exactly as they're going out of the playlist? Even as they're, like, ready to go? Finger over the enter key? Yup. Alright, we got the kale juice. Don't worry, nobody panic. We have the kale juice. Look at that training. Look at that training. We're gonna use the megaphone. If Top Road had just a tiny bit more... I could have bought the grilled carrots, but, like, then it would have been kind of not great. Do we even speed ankle weights here? No, we're gonna just click that. That's 40 already. Kale? That's why you give them a cupcake afterwards. The kale does make their mood go down, which makes sense. Then you give them the cupcake afterwards. And you're good. They're like, I appreciate that. Okay, there's still a couple people that I need to bump up the rest of the way. I want to run the Kisaragi show, but I won't if I don't have anything else. Okay. Unless I don't have anything else, I should say. So, I probably buy another speed ankle weights and that Vita 40 after this race. If I had to guess. The two who are lacking aren't, like, that important to me. Yeah, we'll run the Kisaragi show. We do have better speed now. I'm pretty much always taking Go Home Specialist, but I am trying to hold out as much as I can in case I can get my hands on a fast learner. Which, you never know. My guts is awful. My guts is awful. But that's okay. If I can have 1,200 of everything else, you can give me 200 guts. I don't give a shit. Empowering Megaphone. Love that for me. Needed one of those. Another end closer savvy hint. Love that. More. Give me more. I think I just buy this. I don't want the gut scroll. Empowering Megaphone. Tasty. Train. What am I training? Probably that... Ooh, wait. Actually, hold on. I was gonna say probably that wit so that I can double bump Marvelous Sunday and get maybe Tail Held Higher ramp up. I'm trying to decide if that's worth the massive lack of stats I get comparative. I feel like I want the speed. These are both really good choices. I think the speed's probably more worth it. I am still getting some bar right here. As much as I want to level up Marvelous Sunday and take that hint, it's not worth the like, rather significant amount of stats that I lose out on. Alright, definitely running the Yayoi is not a good training alternative. Run the Yayoi show. Do. How many Dim Rain songs have I listened to at this point? Not just like this stream, but in general. Have I listened to all of them yet? Nice. Take the risks, win the risks. Outstanding contribution. Let me get that speed manual off you there, maybe? Should probably just take those two to start. And maybe the cleat hammer is a good third. I don't know that I need the speed manual over the cleat hammer. No, there are still some I haven't requested. Are they because you don't like them, or because you just haven't requested them? There's a lot of stuff in the shop I still want. Run me on the spring. I just haven't requested them. Word. Do you like all Dim Rain songs? We've been getting lucky with those 10 energies. Been loving that. Energy has been on our side this time around. Alright, I would love a long spark, but just give me whatever the fuck you got. Yeah, Barker roll? Sure. Good stats? Sure. Standard distance? Love it. Love that for me. Okay, we've got... I think I want to take the stamina manual. We'll pass on the cleat hammer. We probably want that speed training app. And we definitely want the Vita 20s. But we still need to be able to afford the speed training app for the turn after this. So let's go ahead and purchase just these for now. The God of Noise is just because it's really short. Okay. I see. Golshi, why are you so damn loud? Alright, there's a chance we get hit with mood down for this. If so, what you gonna do? The skin outbreak, though, that's never gonna hurt. God, Goldship is fucking annoying. Goldship is funny. Funny annoying, in my opinion. She is loud, but she is... very haha random funny in kind of a good way. Usually I don't like that type of character, but... yeah, there's mood down. Ooh, mood up right away. Nice. Countered. Okay. We buy the speed training app this turn. I'll have to let the artisan cleat hammer go. That's fine. It's not super important anyways. Purchase the speed training app. So I could train this turn, but the trainings are actually, like, not good. Like, I think it's genuinely more helpful to me to just click the rest button this turn. Fuck, my spit is so fucking fresh. God, it's so fucking fresh. Drip the fuck out head to toe. What the fuck are you talking about? Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, where did that come from? I think is what I'm asking. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, that you're referencing your clothing. But, like, Where did that come from? Is that like song lyrics, or are you just like glazing yourself, self-filleting like crazy? Because I got some new clothes. You know what? That's fair. This is self-play. Okay. Just making sure. More power to you, bro. Okay, they finally didn't give me more shit to buy. I think I take that as a sign to purchase things. But maybe not those things yet. We buy the Vita 20, maybe just the stamina manual even. I don't even know if I want to buy any of that shit yet. Just run the Tokyo Yushin. The Japanese Derby! But this is a special case. Hey man, feel confident, act confident, right? Get some fresh clothes. Feel better about yourself, do better in life. That's how it be. I really would like a fast learner this run, but I know that that's never gonna happen. Let me get the Vita and the motivating microphone, and I'll pick up maybe the stamina and wit manuals. And then we probably use some energy. Ooh. That's a good one. I almost thought this was Risk of Rain music for a second. Alas, imagine my disappointment. How is my... Oh, I was about to say, how's my speed training already level 4? But I have been clicking speed a lot, and then also on top of that, I got a speed training application. So speed being level 4 makes a lot of sense, actually. Is there any reason for me to trade in this turn? I mean, yes, but I think racing makes more sense. Now, being at a good mood in summer sucks a little bit. Thankfully, my particular cards aren't, like, super tied to mood, so it'll be a little bit of a hit, but it's not like I'm gonna be fucking worthless during summer break. Maybe there'll just be a cupcake here. Honestly, I'm hoping I don't see Fast Learner here, because it means I'm not gonna be able to buy anything. I would have to save exclusively for that. Okay, we don't see it. That's good. Alright. Oh, we got the mood. Awesome. Huge. Massive. Perhaps even gigantic. Let me get that mood up. Okay, we have no things. None of the good luck charms. Which is probably detrimental to our success during summer. But maybe we get, you know, maybe we get like a wit training in here somewhere. This is a good one to take for sure. Tail held high, love that. Perfect. Now, as much as I'd like to take that, this one is actually better. Perfect. Now we're gonna hit the empowering megaphone. Because we only got one. This is a good whistle angle. I could have maybe used the 3-turner in the middle there. It probably would have been fine. Perfect. We actually get out of summer more or less unscathed. For not having very much energy manipulation. Energy for power. No, speed me for sure. My stat line right now is, like, acceptable, is what I would call it. We've got a couple of good ones. We got 3 stats around 500. We got wit around 400. We're gonna run the rival race whenever we got the option to. We got our 200,000 fans, so now our Narita top road is full power. She's combat ready. Get that Master Cleat. Get that motivating megaphone. Maybe not even the motivating megaphone. Maybe just the Cleat Hammer for now. I'd like to train this turn, but there's not a whole lot to train. I'm probably not racing unless there's a long hanging out. No. Rest me. It'll be fine. We got the well-rested, too. Whitney. I like the Fushu Umamusume stakes. Ooh, a wit training app. Ooh, ooh la la. Num 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 num. I will be saving up for that, methinks. Do I train that? No. Do I train that? Probably not either. Run it. Run me. Goldship seems to have figured it out. I seem to have hit whatever stat line I needed to hit to start winning these races. She seems to have found it. I guess 500 all is the stat line. Alright, I like all of those. Well, 3 of those. Get the energy speed, thank you, Sunday. Okay. And then I would like to buy those, but my stamina 530. I shouldn't even need a gold for Kikukisho. I should just win that. Get the wit training app. Well, I've got it here. And we got for cleat hammers. Okay, we got quite a few cleat hammers. I gotta remember to use them. That's my weakness. Not using cleat hammers. Artisan cleat hammer. No, we're gonna actually try to... I feel like this run is going well enough right now that I can actually hold on to a lot of my skill points. Saiyan Sky's a little bit spooky on this track, but I should be alright. Yeah. Sayun, you forgot your gold recoveries. That's not enough stamina. Foolish. The fact that she was even within 10 links with that much less stamina is actually pretty impressive for 3,000. Alright, we buy those. We don't need a 3rd speed ankle weights, I don't think. We're doing so well on speed right now. I think I can hold on to just this for now. We race this turn, or not race this turn, we train this turn. We probably, like, genuinely, I should probably be training the power just to, like, bump it to a level 2 eventually, but damn, that's not a good speed training, right? Like, that's gotta be it. Alright, we got the Mile C. Is there any reason I wouldn't run the Mile C? No. Pass on these, run it. But, don't forget the cleat hammer. And we run that shit. Alright. Nope. You will be running that again, silly Billy. None of this. Oh, didn't quite make it with 560 speed. Ah, so close. Try again. I am the Lord of Time. You will run again. Another standard distance. Oh, hey, stuff to buy. I like buying things. A sudden episode from Golshi's past. What? Nani? Maybe you could give me Fast Learner. That'd be pretty cool if you could give me Fast Learner. You don't usually, but you could. You could. You didn't. She could have, though. And it would have been cool if she had. Alright, we run the Challenge Cup. Mom always told me I was a challenge. I mean, what? Do we think that's 20 energy? I think that's like 22 energy. 25. There's my empowering megaphone, love that. I will be running a third turn unless this is insano training. I mean, it's a good training, but it's not insano. If that had been on speed, I might have clicked the button. Don't know that I want to buy that Guts scroll yet. Let me go Master Cleat Hammer on this race. I think I'm free to do that. I don't see myself losing the Arima. Maybe we even watch the Arima. I'll watch the Arima. Let's see how she does. This can sometimes tell you how they're doing as well, you know what I mean? You run a race every now and then, you actually watch it, you see where they get fucked, if they get fucked. Late start, because it wouldn't be Gold Ship without a late start. This is a Gold Ship that lost her maiden race, by the way. Had to redo it once. Oh, that's not a great pace down, especially since I was, like, actively surrounded by other late surgers, so I'm not really sure why I paced down. I guess I was the one that was one nose too far forward. I hope you can figure out how to get around this bitch. Oh, you can't. And you know what? Fuck you, I'm gonna win anyways. Damn, she got blocked like nobody's business, and I still win. Yippee! Bro, we've had moles in our yard for the last 2 weeks. Talk about a pain in the ass to deal with. They just will not fuck off. What's going on over here? What do you got for me? Another Master Cleat, okay. Stamina Manual, love that. We've got an Empowering and a Motivating, don't need those. Power Ankle Weights might be worth a damn, though. Vita 40 is good, too. Maybe I'll take the Vita 40 now. Buy that up. It's good. Speaking of trainings that I might want to do, I might just send it on that one. It's not like a great training, but I'm not going to get too much better as far as power is concerned, and I do need to actually level it up to at least 2. Piston Frontrunner's cool. There's the power level 2. I knew I was close on that. Right, we're maybe running the JCC, but like... Ooh, that's actually kind of a good stamina despite being level 1. not necessarily opposed to that, but it doesn't feel good taking a 13% failure chance on 20. Right? Like it's not exactly groundbreaking shit. Um Maybe I just run a race this turn. These again, not exactly awe-inspiring stats. And we're poor. By distance on a 2200? Damn, Golshi. Tell them how you really feel. Another empowering? Good, that's the last empowering I need. And another decent power training? Take the stamina and the wit. I am considering using a megaphone here. Probably not an empowering one, but a motivating one. These are the times when it's probably good to use them. Just like kind of random off turns. Golshi the Great Detective! Still no fast learner off of either of the two events. Yeah, these, unfortunately, I was kind of hoping that I'd be given reason to skip the Umamusume stakes here. But I was not. Or I guess it's the Kinko, but whatever. Suzuka as a rival is actually really spicy in later years, because she has unrestrained in her kit. She can kind of fuck you up from time to time, right? She gets unrestrained taking the lead. She's kind of spooky. She'll run away with a race every now and then. There we go. I was not punished for using my energy early. Cool. Don't need any of that. The wit would be nice. I guess I'll take that and the royal kale juice, and then we'll get the good luck charm following turn. And no chance am I skipping any of that. Man, if I could get a fast learner, if you could show me a fast learner, I would love you forever, game. That's basically what we're gambling on, you know what I mean? No. Run the fucking race again. I realize you love getting blocked, but, like, run it back. I know you win these. Every time. Run it back. Alright. I also would like a long S, especially considering I'm taking like 10 long sparks, but very often... I mean, I actually don't think I've gotten a long S on Golshi yet. I don't think I've gotten a long S on anyone now that I'm like 0 for 20. I've gotten some miles. But yeah, as you can see. Ooh, Spring Runner though. Love the Spring Runner. Power training app. We might be too late in the campaign for a training application to be worth a damn anymore. Real as fuck. And end closers are pain in the ass to train him. Yeah, especially on this fucking long track. I think they'll be easier on future ones, but especially on this long one where you've got to like put stuff into mile just to be able to like be competitive. And then you hit the fucking mile spark. I've hit twice as many mile sparks as I have longs. I guess it would be infinitely more because I haven't hit any long sparks. Is this 8% failure? I guess there's not a ton of downside for failing a wit training. It's relatively low pressure, we could get a maybe an end closer straights would be cool. What do your sparks look like? I think, here, I'll check in just a sec. Masterful Gambit's fine too. Career profile. We are running 3 stam 2 long, 3 stam 2 long, 3 stam 3 long, 2 power 2 mile, 3 stam 2 long, 2 stam 3 mile. So 5 mile, 9 long, and mostly stamina. And our deck is Top Road and Poverty. Alright, we can easily win the Tenno Spring right now. There's nothing worth buying here besides the Vita 20, but we'll get it after this turn. Right? Exactly. Bro, don't even start with the Spark Luck, man. I was trying to train some wild shit for the previous Dirt CM. That shit was never hitting. Never. Distance over Rice Shower. Good try, Rice Shower. Maybe next year. Empowering Megaphone, eh? Maybe. Stamina Eater's nice. It's not super helpful. Not a fan of that mood down. At least I don't have to race with 0 energy, though. By you. And you know what? Let's throw an Artisan Cleat Hammer at it as well. Why not? It was brutal, man. I ended up just winning with a Taiki Shuttle. I tried so hard to make like Valentine's Bourbon and shit work. And it just never worked. I never, not once hit the sparks that I needed. I was just like, okay. Whatever. You know, I've noticed a lack of Etsuko this particular run. I would really like some mood ups, Etsuko. Where are you? Marvelously marvelous. No need for the stamina ankle weights. I've got my 2 empowerings. I guess I could buy a third for like after in the finals. I've got 2 speed and an ankle, a power ankle. None of these really stand out to me as that interesting. This might just be a rest turn anyways. Rested up. Well rested. Love that. I had such a good team and I got cucked by late start and over pacing. Were you running front runners then? Legit triple S plus team and still came in 3rd in the fight. Shit. I can't, like, up until the previous, like, when this scenario came out, the best I could do was an S. And I was only getting those right around the end when there was that, like, sprint and mile going on and you could just spam speed wit and call it a day. There's no world where I train this turn. But there is a world where I click this Artisan Cleat Hammer. My speed is genuinely a little underwhelming for running 2 speed cards and having level 4 speed training already. They're just not showing up together. Unfortunate. My gacha luck has been wild. My gacha luck is always awful. That's just how it is. I got, like, average luck on the Top Road banner. I pulled, like, what, 340 times, I believe? And I got 4 copies, which is more or less average. I really do like Trackblazer more than Unity, yes. I know there's quite a few people who don't, but I am not among them. Among us? I'm gonna let these stay until next turn, make sure I don't get a fast learner or something. Did I run the Takarazuka last year? I did. You do not need to run it the same year, interesting enough. I actually tested this last time. I ran Takarazuka year 2, and then didn't run it year 3, and I got the same amount of stats. Like, when I ran it year 3, she wasn't like, unparalleled progress, spring sweep, or whatever. Yeah, it's hard to hate the scenario when literally the minimum I've trained is an S+, yeah. Got MLB Machikane in 200 pulls. Sick. I didn't get to... Like, because my luck is so bad across banners, I get to pull on many fewer banners. I only have one good card, and it's this 3-limit break top road. Yeah, give me this. Now, I would very much like a cupcake and a fast learner, but, like, if you can't provide either of those, you're stinky. Ooh, stinky. Uh-oh. Stinky. And they're all on sale, too, which is the worst part. I hate when there's a sale and then it's just, like, garbage. It's like, why do I want practice perfect? Okay, and I'm gonna be real. I might just click rest here. Might just click rest. And then we skip the Niigata Kinen and we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trainings, like, through here. With the empowering plus the motivating, or maybe I just take 4 and I go 2 empowerings and I train, like, these 3. Might also be a good call. Or, like, race these 3, not train those 3. Yeah, I think we rest this turn. Just go up to max mood. Do you use the race planner website? No, I'm aware of it, but I don't really use it. Unfortunately, we've only gotten 1 whistle this run, so we are completely at the mercy of RNG. But we win those, right? Like I ever win RNG fests. Look at this shit. What are we doing here, guys? Why are we on guts? Ooh, there's a good one. True. Got my SS plus on my first attempt using it. Wait, ACC? Sorry, ACC? God, what are these fucking did I take Top Road and then she's like shown up to training once in 3 years? Like, what are we doing here? How am I supposed to max speed if I'm never gonna see anyone on speed training? Yeah, train here. We got that shop luck going against us today. Give me a speed ankle weights. Bear with me here. We go speed ankle weights, motivating megaphone. And we just gotta hit some bad ones. And just take what we can get, right? You just gotta deal with it. Kita-san, oh sorry, I don't own Kita-san. It reminds you guys, I've been dealing with this forever. The plebeians, like myself, do not understand that. I've had a taste when I borrow it. That's a pretty reasonable power training. I've got 0... Hey, I do have 0 limit break fine motion, though. Just saying. Yeah, if I train a pace chaser exobrity, Obviously I can't skip the Autumn 10 though, as much as I'd like to. If it seems like I'm jamming along to music, it's because I am. I can only play the audio on Twitch though. YouTube doesn't like that. So I need like 2 good speed trainings, man. Some whistles would go great for that, but there's been worse. Alright, so what we do is we hit the Royal Kale Juice now, right? And then we've got 2 good luck charms for finals. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll buy a fucking Guts manual. Nah, I'll wait until I make sure that I don't need something else. Yeah, Shingo Indie is pretty nice. I do say, I've trained, I have a lot of SRs. Like, it's not like I don't pull on these banners, I just don't get the SSRs. But by proxy, I just have a lot of maxed out SRs. Is this better? Is this better than the Japan Cup? It might be. We've only got speed ankle weights. We don't have a... We could take a coaching megaphone for an extra 20% there. It would go here, next turn, and the first turn of finals as well. I think the only epithet that matters for JC is a 20er? I think there's a 20 stats in the JC. Yeah, the only one is the Autumn Senior Triple Crown. So I think it's worth skipping. Yeah, not even minus 30, minus 20. If this were like, you know, part of the Triple Crown or something, maybe, but... Even more worth it, you know what I mean? Give me that 70. Yoink. Now, I'm very willing to train this turn as well if you give me something decent. Yeah. I think it's worth it still. I think we save the ankle weights. Yeah, there's energy next turn. And there's always the chance I hit Etsuko on this Arima. I also ran the year 2 Arima, so I technically don't need to do this one either. I've already hit all my stat lines. Or all my required races. The speed is more important as a stat. That's the only consideration I'm making here. Of course the stamina is important, but you want to max your speed as well. The SP though, yeah, you're not wrong. But I'm not going to be using a cleat on it since I've only got the 2 right now. The main issue I'm having is the matter of not, like, right now I'm not gonna hit my speed requirement if I don't click these, you know what I mean? I need to click on these, unfortunately. I'd love to have the skill points, but if I'm gonna be running down 50 speed, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna use her anyways, so it won't matter. Alright, what do you got for me? Thank you for the reset whistle, at least. Oh, cheers to all this. I'm not gonna use the glow sticks. What sort of stat line are you looking for? I'd prefer, like, 1100 speed, 1000 stam, and the power and wit are just whatever I get. Those would be, like, my minimums to, like, really consider using a character. I'll show you what I've got after this. We'll do another training after this as well. Is this worth a reroll? I think it is. That's a pretty worthless training right there. So, roll it. I'm not trying to train level 1 guts. Okay. Don't forget to use your cleats, kids. If I could get one friendship training on each of speed and power, I would be happy. Because right now we're looking at about... We're just a little bit shy of the stat line I'm looking for. We have some really good skill hints. We'll see where we can get with those. I haven't shown them at all. It's an acceptable power. Not loving it, of course, but it's acceptable. Yeah, I don't think this is quite an ace. It's close. It is close. It's closer than it might seem at first, because I have a hell of a lot of good green sparks. My stamina, genuinely, probably not an issue. It's really whether or not I can get one more good speed click in. I'm not holding out a ton of hope, but it just needs to happen. Just give me the damn shit. Well, I guess it's a speed click by proxy. I get 4! We got so screwed by the shop this game. We got so screwed. 1,000 with... Yes, 1,000 with 2 recoveries. I don't have 2 gold recoveries, though. I have a gold recovery. Here. We can now go buy skills. Barker roll almost certainly happens. But then we've got Hanshin, Standard Distance, Wet Conditions, Spring Runner. We've got Rainy Days if we want it. We've got 4 hint hesitant frontrunners just to be an asshole to everyone who wants to try to make Kita-san work. Go Home Specialist is our gold of choice. We got our End Closer Savvy, we got our Tail Held High, and our Daring Strike. Oh, you know what? We didn't get our hands on, Damn, we really didn't see a single hint for either of the Excel skills. That's what we lack. That's unfortunate. Nothing to be done there. Hey, buddy, fuck you for that in particular about Kita-san. Nah, man. Hold this L for me, brother. Yeah, this person's not making the cut, so it's really just about taking a bunch of skills and hoping we get a decent parent then. Yeah, we'll just take all this. Alright, go kill them out there after you use the Cleat Hammer. The stat line's fine, the stat line's fine. Such a pain. Yeah, I actually genuinely last night I trained the first time for the next CM. I was just like, fuck this, man. I do have a Kita-san with 1075 speed and a 1050 stamina that has free 3 frontrunner ults, which could be funny. What ult? Her own ult is already pretty cracked, right? What? Yeah, I assume angling. What's the other one? Poor Plancha? Surely not. Angling her own and the view from the view from the lead. Angling is, I'm gonna be real, I'm pretty sure angling is gonna be a little bit mid on this particular CM. It'll be fine. It'll be useful. It just feels like end closers really have the acceleration gambit. Angling's insane on the 32. It's like 130 meters after the start of the late race. No, for the 3200, it starts on a straight. It doesn't have perfect proc. Of course it's useful, because it's the fucking frontrunner Excel ult, right? Like, you take it regardless, but... Like, end closers absolutely have an advantage in this CM because their Excels are the actual perfect timing. Damn, this Golshi up in fucking 3rd place. Maruzenski, quit triggering your damn ult early. Get your ass back here. Yeah, hesitant frontrunners. Yeah, what's good? Yeah. Bye-bye. Trust. The next CM angling and scheming is gonna be nuts. I do wonder, is Satono designed for longs? I thought Satono was a medium mile type character, at least based on her story, which I was reading a little bit of. I haven't actually looked at her stats. Maybe she still can run longs. I wouldn't be surprised if she's got like a C long or something like that. Yeah, this is not my best work. We don't talk about this run. Maybe pressure. Oh, you know what? I'll take Stamina Eater. No. We'll take Glittering Star. Getting some hints for that can make it a lot more palatable to take. Is XMS Ogre insane for the next CM? She's gonna be insane for any medium CM, especially the next one. The 2000? Yeah, 777 is just a very nice trigger. It's like 70, 80 meters before the start of late race, so she gets to accelerate fully from she gets the full speed boost to get the speed carryover. She gets the recovery that her ult gives, and then she gets to accelerate for a long time going into late race. A medium and long C mile. Oh, interesting. Yes, I will be training the shit out of an Xmas Ogre. I was trying to train her late so that she could maybe make use of something like Pump Some Iron, but nah. It's a pain in the ass to get your hands on. You would have to get Soft Step. It's just like hard to find 3 recoveries for late surgers that are consistent. Got her on a single 10 pull. I did get X Ogre fairly early on. I think I got McQueen, Taiki Shuttle, and X Ogre in like 60, and those were all new for me, so I was pretty happy about those. This would be a better runner, but she's just not. She wasn't quite there. Oh, I didn't check. What were your sparks? Oh, 1-star speed, 1-star medium. Okay, you get the X of shame. Nobody's using you. Get out of here. Okay, let's go peek what I've got going. So this is my current CM setup. So currently I'm running. Okay, I need to retrain my special league. She sucks. But this is my current Golshi. 1080 speed isn't insane. I would prefer this be higher. That's why I was trying to retrain her in the first place. Stamina's fine between Go Home Specialist, Stamina Eater, 1050 stamina. That's fine. Good power. No long, but good wit. She's got the standard distance. She shouldn't have any trouble, right? She's there. She's got the Nimble Navigator straight away. Great. This sped just doesn't have any consistent acceleration, but her stats are there with her Dazzle and Diver. Glue Factory Manager Golgi. So she's good. She's good. She's just not quite, like, killing anything. This is Symboli Rudolph. I've got maybe run her as a pace chaser. Nimble Navigator is about all she has in the way of Excel, so not very likely to win with her. And then this fucking menace of a Narita Taishin that's going to absolutely clap some cheeks. I tested her out. She can definitely beat some double S's, and she probably has a chance against some UGs as well. 1260 speed. She's got the 2 blues, so no issue there with the stamina. Encroaching Shadow, of course. Lone Wolf if nobody else runs Taishin. And hesitant runners, because, once again, fuck the people running front runners. Scary Stamp. Nah, she's got 2 golds. She's got 2 golds. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. I've been testing her already. This is the other one I got, but she's only got 1 gold, so she's actually worse off. $900 plus 2 golds will pass. In the stamina requirement for this CM is 1600 if you're rushed. If you're rushed, and that's specifically for front runners. And downhills as well. So stamina requirement for an end closer is probably closer to 1500. You only rush, like, with 950 wit because of end closer savvy, you rush maybe 10% of the time, maybe, which takes it down by another 50, and then the 2 golds alone are like 450, right? It adds up. She gets there. She's fine. I tested her a few times in lobbies. Would I have liked another 100? Yeah. Maybe it's cope, but oh, 10,000 fan, 10 million, 10,000, 10 million fans for Golshi. Does that give me like Golshi fan club or some shit that I'm never gonna use? Why would I use that? I might use Golshi expert if I had that, but I don't play enough for that. Oh, we got an RP back. Let me go run that team trial real quick. Maybe we can get something a little better than 690. 690 is a little scary. Oh boy, free stuff on every win. Why do I feel like I'm playing against a team that's going to absolutely shellac me? Get my ass clapped. Oh, 175. Holy. Damn, never mind. Damn. Pop off. Ah, we lost the last one. Still, great run. 750. We take this. Yup. Alright, who actually pulled their weight on that one? Who pulled their weight? Yeah, there we go. Symboli. And who didn't? That's not too surprising. I think she, like, rushed and fucked up. She just didn't trigger a lot of her stuff. Only 5 skill activate and the rush. Yep, that'll do it. Happens. Alright, let's get another one in here. Do I want to run a fucking gold ship, man? Can I think of anything better to run? Um, who's my third even gonna be? It's not like I have another good end closer. Could try to make an end closer Ogity cap work. Heading out now, GG's. I'll see you around. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. Good talking to you, man. Um, like I could try to make a V bourbon work, but V bourbon needs. She needs Excel, which means I would need to borrow Akita-san, and then she would still not be great. I guess I could run her like with her mid-race ult to try to shaft other front runners. That could work. I could run a bourbon just shafting other front runners, and she'd still have a chance to run if I ran like. Well, I guess I would have to just run Kita-san, huh? Does Kita-san give point 2 on her Excel? I need to look that up real quick. Kita-san. Uh, what's the fuck? What the fuck is the name of her alt? Victory Cheer or something? Victory Cheer. Oh, that must be a point. Yeah, that must be a point 2 or a point 1. Point 1 maybe. Yeah, it's a point 1. That's pretty bad actually. But it does trigger on a good timing. Perfect timing, actually, for this CM. At least I think it does. Maybe I'm crazy. Whatever. Maybe I'd just take an angling and scheming then. Again, not great timing on that, but I guess an angling and scheming, because you can't use unrestrained either, right? Unrestrained, is unrestrained random on corner in late race, or is it final corner? It's final corner. Unrestrained is worthless, man. If you're not running Kita-san, front runners just feel so bad. But then there's this bullshit. Hello, Goober Juice. We're trying to figure out who to run as my third for this CM. Guess I could run a wedding Mayano. That could work. I could run. I don't like Mayano Top Gun, but I could run a late or an end closer wedding Mayano. What is flowery some shit flowery maneuver? If you are fifth, sixth, or seventh, it's final corner. Ah. Okay. How about Mayano Top Gun? Flashy landing. Does she get anything? She gets speed and excel. Also on the final. Oh my god. Why does this CM suck so much? All these people want final corner. Final corner's not helpful, man. I could try to bullshit an X Ogre and like try to trigger Shake It Out as an end closer. Where the hell am I gonna get 7 end closer sparks though? Because like you run end closer X Ogre, you go straightaway spurt plus nimble navigator and some third skill, I guess, and then you trigger Shake It Out pretty early on and you can ult. Was that game talk? Oh, what am I talking about here? This is sort of like a training sim style game. How you doing, by the way? Do I have end closer sparks? I highly doubt I have good end closer sparks, but maybe I've got some hiding away. Wow, 3-star end closer on guts. Yippee. Speed end, stamina end. This one's like passable, but it's probably got other, yeah, it's mile and dirt. Stinky. Oh, I don't have any. Oh, no. I'm good, I'm good. Thank you for asking. Hell yeah. This includes origins? Ugh. I'm really not good on this then. I guess you've got 5 end closer. You're mostly stam power. This might be doable. I'm really asking for the world though. I am asking for the world on this bitch. Well, let me go see if I can find someone on the Haunts database. You guys can watch me look here. I don't think I care much about who the second parent is. The only thing I really care about is mostly stamina. I'd say minimum 6-star stamina. I care about the pink factor. I need at least 2 end closer. At least 2-star end closer. And then I need to make sure that I have some long. I would prefer that long be on the parent. So maybe ask for a 3-star long on the parent, the main parent. Long, mile, end closer, 9-star stamina, homestretch haste. I mean, that's kinda just exactly what I was asking for. Yeah. Thank you, searching mode. More Uma grind today, are we? Yes, indeed. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck I can put together something like this. Um, search for that guy. Follow. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough trying to make this work. Where the fuck am I even going to get my hands on 3? Hold on. Where am I gonna get 3 recovery skills for an end closer? How the fuck am I even gonna make end closer Ogity Cap work? Yes, I am training horse girls. Correct. You've got it. So, like, this works, but, like, where the fuck am I getting 3? Sounds more suspicious than it looks. Yeah, it doesn't seem that bad on the surface. Oh, end closer Ogre, but like where do you get recoveries? You can't even use 777. Do end closers have recoveries? Is that a thing? Um I guess there are a couple of them, aren't there? There's standing by, there's after school stroll, there's level-headed. Not that I like level-headed, but there are options. I'm gonna have to just luck into all of them, but and use scale on stam speed. Okay. Um so the best options I have for recoveries. I know I need to take rude dropping pipes on my head like that. I know I want to take Maejito Ryan. She's got a guaranteed nimble navigator. She's got 10% race bonus. Easy choice right there. Boom. Pipes for good luck, huge. Other characters that give recoveries. I believe Taishin Speed has a she has a couple actually. Calm in a crowd, lay low. Neither of those is like great, but it's at least a little more likely when you're running an end closer that something like lay low happens. But she also has end closer intent. Lone wolf not helpful. Now I could run rice shower power. That is not a great card with 1% race bonus, but it does have Highlander, and she does give Swinging Maestro. So that's another blue that's pretty easy to trigger. Um, I could try that. These two as my powers. Um, so that's Swinging Maestro. If I can get any one of the end closer ones by running her as an end closer throughout the career, that'll work. We run 2 wit and 2 speed. And I think I probably take Machikane as my speed. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. Hmm. It's not enough race bonus. I would need an extra 5%. And I don't really have any 15%ers besides power cards. Sounds good though. Yeah, I mean like it is they run races. They run races. Sorry, I missed your earlier question. Um damn. Where am I getting 50? I don't think there is a 15% speed card. I don't think that shit exists. Uh There's no 15% wits either. There's 15% guts and powers. I could run someone other than Top Road. If I run Shinko Windy instead, but then I'm really gimping my speed. I could even run Taishin, but that's... No, she's only got 5%. I could run Shinko Windy. This is super, super bullshit. I almost don't even... I almost feel like I should just continue running Top Road and just, like, not run Rice Shower. Just hope that I get 2 other recoveries. And she'll be like my super Gamba third horse. The super ultra Gamba that wins 10% of the time because she just happens to hit all her shit. And if that's the case... No, Stamina Spare is not it. She's got Straightaway Spurt as a hand. Could run Hishiyama. Or I could just run Nishino Flower Power and get 15% from that. Just shoot up to suddenly 60% race bonus. Maybe we do that. This is I'm hoping for a lot from this. We have to high roll pretty hard. But we Gamba those. Yeah, that's pretty good opener. We'll take that. Immediately with the Hanshin Racecourse. Wow, that was quick. We are on the Hanshin, right? This is Hanshin 32. Yeah, this is the Hanshin. Nice. Cool. Skill points. God knows I need them. You know what? Give me the early recreation here. Perfect. Love that. Speed Stam, Power, Wit. Speed Stam. I am concerned about my speed. I actually will take the 1 speed over the 2 stamina here, solely so that I can continue upgrading ones that matter. That is speed, power, wit. Those are basically the only 3 I will ever look at, if at all possible, unless there happens to be like a 4 or 5 training on a different one. Great. Because you get so many fewer trainings during this particular scenario that much more important to click on the correct trainings to level them up during the small amount of time you have to level them up. 30 skill points, sure. I think your power is not really great. Yeah, my power will end up good. By the end of this, my power will be good. Because I have speed upgrades my power and power upgrades my power. It tends to stack up pretty quick. That's not worth the 2% failure risk me. Nice. Let me cook here. We'll see if I can put together something good. I have to remember not to take 777. It's actually not helpful this CM. It's usually a perfect activator on various CMs, but this is not one such CM. Click speed again. I'm running. Oh, I'm running. You give me energy back here, yes? Yes. Click speed again. I'd really appreciate a couple more wit trainings. I've gotten one good one in. Meh. I will say that is a 6 out of 10 opening 12 turns. I didn't have anything bad to say about it, but it wasn't great. I really don't even have any skills to take. I can take innate experience. At least she gets innate experience. Hanshin race course. Meh. Nothing worth taking. Race it. I don't feel like looking at this one. I will need to switch her to end closer, but it doesn't matter for this race. Talk about whiplash between these two songs. Alright, let's buy those. I will take the Master Cleat Hammer, but I don't need it right this second. There's no G1s for a long time. Hey, there we go. Again, it's on stamina, which I don't know how I feel about that, but... Rainy days! Nice. There is a world where as I continue on through this, and I start getting hints for things from racing rivals, that I actually start buying them early with fewer hints to lower the amount of things that I can get, so that I'm more likely to get the recovery skills from them. Could potentially be an idea. Always take the energy on the extra trainings. It's just not worth. How do I feel about my current stat line? I feel like my current stat line is passable. It's not insane. There's worlds where I lose a few races in junior year. I'm gonna run her as an end closer every time, though. But then again, for some reason, Christmas Ogre just claps fucking cheeks. She doesn't even need her ult. I was running her last night. I didn't use her ult for literally the entire campaign. And she just, like, won every race. I didn't even have to retry any of them. I don't know what she was doing. She was on some crack or something. No ult necessary. And give me the power ankle weights. Those are good. I would like to upgrade Machikane there, but I think it is better for me to run the rival race and get the Master Cleat Hammer. Now, it does help, of course, that I'm running Machikane, right? We're probably going to lose a couple of these. I usually like to try, like, a couple of clocks in junior year. Beyond that, I like to save them for the actual important races later on. We still win that. Ooh. Is this what you requested? No. I'm pretty sure this is in my list. Oh, yes. Time to high roll? High roll. We're high rolling. Nope, we're not high rolling. Immediately lost that. I almost want to just start over immediately, but we'll hit our stat lines anyways. It'll be fine. I hate losing that first event. If you win one event, it's like awesome. Cool. Now if I lose whatever, at least we hit like an average return, but losing the first one just feels bad. Hesitant paces? Nah. It's not the most useful. Hesitant fronts would have been nice. I like the plain cupcakes. I like the grilled carrots as well. There's quite a bit good in here. I like a lot of this. Okay. Does make me want to race. As is tradition, Machikane never showing up to the right trainings. So she's still at, like, blue. I think I just... Oh, no, I'm not losing to my rival. No, go fuck yourself. Run it again. There's a good chance I just try this again. Like this whole campaign. But we're gonna see this one through for now. End closer savvy's great. Random mood down because fuck me, I guess. Take them grilled carrots. Hello, how's it going, Emma? Had dinner and now to try and run Satono Diamond. Good luck. 2, 1. Oh, these are awful. Rest me. Well rested. Nice. Make up for that sleep deprived you got earlier. Don't love clicking on guts, so I probably won't. We'll probably click on this power instead. I don't need to use any of that. How's it going, Emma? I might have said that already, but I'm gonna say it again. Run me, but I want to buy that nimble nav first. Is good. How's it going with you? I'm doing great. We're just chilling right now. Yapping and playing some Umu. Show deck. There it is, right there. Pretty garbage. It's fine. We got a 3 limit break top rep. That's basically the biggest thing we've got in here. 60 race bonus. Mostly max limit break SRs. I guess I'll take the energy here. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. That one's pretty well balanced. You might not sold on any of that, and there's no world where I ever skip the Hanshin JF. How many horses have you trained? How many horses have I trained? The number of campaigns I've completed, I think, is like 350. What's good? How y'all doing? We're trying our best to just... I'm making a clusterfuck of a character here. I do not expect this to work, but we're training for the current or upcoming CM. By a nose. By a nose. We win those. We're trying to make an end closer Ogre cap. Using Shake It Out as our trigger skill. There we go. There's one of them. After school stroll. Boom. I'm probably going to take that right now, honestly. We got our end closer Savvy as well. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. And in an ideal world, we get our hands on a straightaway spurt, right? And then we find one other skill that triggers early on into the late race. And we try to make use of Shake It Out that way. Like, let's pump some iron, maybe. That's a little bit late, but it should still work. Okay, let's run the hopeful. Unless you got good training for me. Like, yes, but like, how good? I guess I don't want to buy anything else. Whatever. Yeah, we'll train. We'll train this turn. The hopeful stakes. No, no. Ogre needs too much in the way of skill points. It's 3 limit break. 3 limit break. How many races do I run on average? I'm usually in the low 30s. I hit between like 30 to 35. I'd say it's usually like 31 or 32. About how many races I run. We got super unlucky on all the free pulls, but I spent a whole bunch of pulls to get 2 limit break top road. I was gonna use a crystal, and then today, after the last free pull was a bust, I was just like, fuck it, I'll throw my 5 pulls that I have at it, and I got another one. So we get to save our crystal. 26 to 30 for you? I think I could probably stand to skip a couple more than I do. No guts ankle weights, thank you. Sure, that all looks fine. Perfect. Love that. That's exactly what I'm looking for this turn. Smells like cat farts in here. Are you sure that's not you? Oh yeah, once again, I'll say, for those who are on YouTube, if it looks like I'm jamming out to Invisible, like, no music, it's because I am listening to music. It only can play on Twitch, though. I'll buy a little bit more guts. Guts isn't like that helpful, but I've got some money burning a hole in my pocket. Let me get that. Oh, what am I running? Oh, the Kyoto News High. Sure. Like in an okay spot for that, I guess. Satono Diamond's racewear is so silly. She's very flowy, isn't she? We were making similar observations about New Year's Symboli Rudolph. Damn, you call yourself my rival? What the fuck are you doing down here? How many fucking commercials? You came at a bad time. Damn, I got 200 bucks and nothing's better. Who gives? Rest me. For Jordan, all of them. Please don't turn into Rice Ball. Only Rice Ball can be Rice Ball. Well, I would run the Yayoi, but that's pretty spicy. Let me get that. Solves a lot of my problems with these green bars moving up towards orange. My favorite was having 300 coins and the final shop had 4 cleats. Yep. Yep. The final shop is not something you ever want to stake anything on. Please don't migraine blues me, asshole. What are we doing? Come on. This isn't a bad one either, but I think we'll have time to get them up. Do we have a rival race this turn? We do. Alright, let me get the... Yeah, Spring Stakes is fine. The problem was that the previous shop was also pretty bad. Nothing is worse than running like 4 or 5 races in a row and only like one of them giving you extra stuff. I had that happen the other day too, and it was just like, okay, well, I guess I'll sit here with my dick in my hand and 400 shop coins that I'm not going to use to purchase 17 copies of hand cream. I'm good with 1, thanks. What's my favorite Uma? Oh, that's a good question. Taishin. Never mind, it is a good question, but it wasn't very hard. Taishin is my favorite. Manhattan Cafe is my second favorite. Turf! We'll take it. I'll take a Miracle Cure, sure. Take this, and one of those, and one of these, and some of that, and thank you. If you ever feel like you're worthless and that you're not worth anything in life, just remember you could be the reporter's binoculars. It could be worse. You could be the reporter's binoculars. There's no training that's ever going to be worth running over the Satsuki show. Hit me with it. Narita Taishin, yes. Suzuka and Kita-san for Rex. That makes sense. You are very front-runner coded. Ugh. We're gonna be doing this, aren't we? We're gonna deal with fucking gold ship. My speed's not good enough. If we run out of clocks and we lose the Satsuki, or any of the Triple Crown, I will just throw the whole run away and we'll run it again. Because the speed trainings have been awful this game. They were awful last game too, but they're also awful this game. I'm very front-runner pilled, so I tend to like front-runners, so Suzuka, Kita-san, and Marazensky gotta be top 3. What's your feeling on Seiyun? How we feeling about Seiyun Sky? Seiyun's gotta be one of my favorite fronts. I like Suzuka, mostly because I have Suzuka. But I feel like I would like Seiyun Sky if I had her. I don't mind Seiyun, but she's not even sniffing the top 3. I think that's how I feel about Maru. Maruzensky just... Maybe I just don't like hags. Rex out here hag maxing. Oh, that's neat. I'll take 4 all. DJ Isla. I always click the bottom one. If you click the top one, you're a bitch. No balls. I think there's a genuine, real chance that I lose this race because I just do not have the speed. But I will see what I can do. I will take... Well, really, I don't even have that much I can take. I guess I'll take end closer, straights, and corners. There you go. That's what you get from me. Shake it out's not worth a damn. Yet. Yet. I love Saiyan Sky. Sick. Saiyan Sky just seems chill. We could vibe. I could vibe with the Saiyan Sky. After the top 3, we do a parade of tsunderes. I love the name of this song. I love when she rage baits King Halo. King Halo's got it rough, man. I respect King Halo. She has a lot of people to deal with in her life. We got our empowering megaphones. I was starting to wonder if I'd not be able to use them. We've got tons of stuff, and none of the stuff that we have is whistles. I would like to blow my whistle baby whistle. But I can't, because you seem to have misplaced all the whistles. Who would even request this junk? I don't know, man. Surely not you. They've figured out your, algorithm, Rex. Clearly our stamina is doing fine, which is weird because I'm running Ogre Cap, and, like, she can absolutely neglect her stamina much more than other characters can. Hey, there's some more good stuff. There you go. Level-headed. We got our blue skills, guys. We did it. It's that easy. Is level-headed good? Not really, but... Bro is blue maxing. Look, we got it. When the way ahead is jammed. Now let me check on that, but I'm pretty sure that just requires being blocked in front. Blocked in front for 1 second. That feels like, as an end closer, I feel like that's decently consistent. Your background is a wrestling ad? Awesome. Love that for me. Alright, so we take the shake it out and the level-headed, right? But do I want to take the level-headed here? You know, there is actually a world where I could take 777 at the end of the campaign as a 4th that won't trigger until well into the late race, but just as like a backup in case my other shit doesn't trigger for some reason. Right? We'll go take level-headed for now, though, and just leave that where it is. Do this. And then we probably hold on to the rest of our points until we either get a training, quick, fast learner, whatever it's called. Or find something else to purchase. Perfect! The only one we're still waiting on is Machikane, which is super fucking par for the course. Let's be real. Well, since I have a mood up and a royal kale juice and so many Vitas, I'm just gonna run the Takarazuka. Fight me. Is that Daiwa? Can someone not trigger her ult at an excellent timing? Damn it. Am I worth... She wins all the rest. She wins all the rest. She doesn't lose any more races. She wins them all. She got 3rd on this one, that's fine. I have next year to run this one. I didn't actually expect her to win this one. I'm more referring to the Kikuka and the Arima. She will absolutely win those. What you got for me? Power training app, not bad. Might take the speed training manual as well. Or, sorry, not the speed ankle weights, not speed training manual. Gamba! Alright, I'm gonna just slam these, I think, this turn. You know what I really like? Realizing I have a plus 40 energy that I bought turn 1 and forgot about. That's why you constantly see me going into my items. Because I wouldn't be able to stand realizing that. Alright, I really need a good speed training summer. Machikane is in the orange now. We're in the money here. There you go. We're loving that. Let me hit that speed ankle weights. Boom. I was wondering where I heard this. Plastic Glove. I know that one. Rice balling around. Oh, he's in the game, guys. It's Rice Ball. Alright, purchase another weights. I don't actually care what's there if I don't see rainbows. I'm just gonna re-roll it. Give me the empowering megaphone. Give me the re-roll. It's the same training. Do it again. This one comes with a hint and everything. Rice Ball mentioned. Hesitant fronts. I like that one more. And we can finish it off with a wit here. My stats are definitely lackluster. If you compare to around this same time last campaign, I was a little bit higher, a little bit better off, but not too much better off. I'm basically running with a handicap at this point because I botched the first of Machikane's events. Give me one of these motivating megaphones. So I'm running at, like, you know, minimum minus 10 to all stats, possibly minus 20. The Beginner's Guide to Reading. What a weird name for an event. Flip the fucking page, forehead. Standard distance. Okay. I like that. Give me... Ooh. Pace strategy could have potentially been a more consistent third. Because it's probably more likely that you just get past at some point during a race. Okay. Wit training app is pretty cool. I like that. I like the ankle weights. I like the artisan cleat hammer. I like this speed manual. I'll be purchasing that. Alrighty, and then for trainings, we have something that I like more than the Fushu. I do like that more than the Fushu. Alright, Kikuka. Surely I wouldn't get screwed on this one. Like, genuinely, it's actually very hard to imagine a world where I lose this race. I'm much more concerned about the Miles C. I have 2 recoveries and 520 stamina. There's really no world where I should lose this, but we're gonna watch it to build tension. Run, Forrest, run. But we're not gonna watch the whole thing because it's like 2.5 fucking minutes long. Alright, we got our first 2 blues. We don't even own our third, so we're gonna be playing without an ult, but that's to be expected. Hey, could you not just, like, try to move between people? That'd be super appreciated. Like, you got away with it, but, like, that absolutely could have fucked you. Okay, we're moving into an excellent position going into late race. We triggered our recoveries, so I don't really see any reason why we wouldn't. We even got nimble nav. This is going to be a fucking blowout. Good lord. Goodbye. I see Symboli trying back there, but I don't think you're catching me, girl. I think I'm gone. I think I'm, like, Omega gone. Nobody on screen. Good night. Distance to third, and then another 5 to fourth. That's just what longs look like. Power's nice. Love that. We're gonna train this turn, most likely. Take the wit scroll, take the... I like the wit training app, but I can't buy it this turn regardless of what I do. So I guess I'll just buy the wit scroll and save. What's on retainer here? Training wit. Womp womp. I guess I don't need to rest though. We broke 600 speed. It's good for the Mile C. That's like, you can win the Mile Championship with that much. I love it. Shadow. What? Jesus, Jordan. I'm just making you listen to what I would be listening to anyways. That makes sense. More power to you. That's the same thing that, yeah, that's, I mean, honestly, that's how it should be used, right? Some people use it to play meme songs. I guess there's that use too, but I do definitely have a preference between them. I guess I just take a bunch of really gambly late race skills and just hope that the right ones hit. Shit like let's pump some iron. That's really that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. That's what we're doing. That's cute. Help, help, Jordan's trying to riz me. Somebody stop this man. No, 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 you already said you have a preference for me. You can't have a preference for my mother, too. Not allowed. There's the wit training app. I might not be able to buy all this stuff. Definitely not training this turn. Definitely racing again. Can I win the Champions Cup? I'd give it like a 50-50, because I do have a B dirt. We'll see. Let's see. We'll watch this one, because it is a mile with a B dirt, and I don't have like so much speed that I should be able to just overcome that, but you never know. There's a Maruzensky in this race as well, which, yikes. Yes, yes, start accelerating, yes. There's my after-school stroll. That should be enough stamina to full spurt the entire time. Okay. Good timing. Nimble nav. This is when you start accelerating. But you accelerate a little slower because you have a B acceleration, but you're still doing fine. Run. Run, 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 run. Win. Easy. You know, Ogre Cap probably does make my top 5 favorites. I was kind of whatever on her at first, but she's grown on me. I suppose that's a sign of good character design, eh? Let's go speed ankle weights, artisan cleat hammer, power scroll, like so. Ogre's one of those that are neat, but not in my top 5. Word. It's a respectable opinion. It's just like she's so, I don't know, relatable. I just love all of her expressions. She's a very expressive hunts. She doesn't feel as one-dimensional as some others do. If that makes sense. Inside scoop's nice. We already have that skill, but having it cheaper, nothing wrong with that. Alright, how are my stats? End of year 2 evaluation. Where are we at? We got 2 600s at least? Give me the max energy. Not 2 600s, but 2 really close. A third at 500, and we did hit 600 speed. You talking about Chud Ticket? Yeah, you bet I am. I mean, I'm talking about others too, but... she definitely makes that list. Okay, so there's a reset whistle we're obviously going to want. Now we've got no trouble continuing our trainings this turn. It's actually kind of a decent speed, and there's also a decent power, which I might take instead. We can easily go boom, boom. Max that shit back out. Zoop! This uses a little less energy. I'll take the power for now. Minus energy, plus energy. So you do have to consider opportunity cost here. Is 30 energy worth 25 speed? And the answer to that is fucking no. What? Don't be insane. Alright, we race this turn. The American JCC against Meiji Bright. Who will win? Probably me, but we never really know. So I think with Ogiri, I mean, I'm still gonna need just as much stamina, right? Just because I'm not taking gold recovery skills, right? I'm only taking white recoveries. I am taking 3 of them, but it's not as much. It's not as good. Artisan cleat, yes. Speed ankle weights. Honestly, I could probably stand to take those too. And then we take the whistle here. The only reason I'm considering, yeah, I'm gonna race again. It's no good trainings. Kyoto Kinen! We're really being carried by this Turf S right now, I think. I'm gonna need to actually get, like, a straightaway spurt hint from someone here. Tazuna, can you help me out with that? Or whatever the fuck your name is? Akikawa? Huh. Good luck, charm. Yeah. This is an old song. Dude, the Jay-Z song was on, though. There's nothing wrong with this song. I dig this song. It's very nostalgic. Jay's on my feet, holy shit. So I've got a lot of cleat hammers, I gotta remember to fucking use them on the G1s. Damn. Okay, so clearly year 3 is gonna be the year of all the good shops. Juicy J's real name is Jordan Michael Houston. That's not information I think that's information I never... I could have lived my entire life without hearing it, and it would have been fine. I'm gonna skip the Royal Kale because I have one already. We've got actually quite a lot of energy to work through. We've got another... I think we've also got 3 bottles of 20s. Alright, we're remembering to use the Artisan Cleat Hammer. We have used the Artisan Cleat Hammer. We are running the Osaka High. We are running it. Go! I am now successfully stat checking everyone. Stamina wit, eh? That's good too. And what do you got for me here? I don't suppose you could have a long for me. End closer. That'll do. It's not S speed, but getting the S wit and the S excel, you know, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Reset whistles, hell yeah. Sign me up. Although I can't buy those quite yet. I'll buy those after I buy this Vita 20. And then we got a good luck charm and a wit scroll we want to buy as well. There's quite a lot in here, yeah. Let's just start buying shit. We're racing. Run it. Run it. Okay, am I training this turn? Yes. Hit me with the kale juice. I don't mind the mood down. We are about to run a couple races. There's a good chance we get it back. I would very much like some more speed. Give me some energy back. Wit. Alright, we can now take Let's Pump some iron, I think. It's fine enough. Master Cleat Hammer, I remembered! We'll watch the Tenno Spring. I'm pretty confident we win this every time. I would have to get blocked for a long time before I could consider losing this. Alright, we triggered both blues just fine. Damn, you are really fighting for last there, aren't you, Ogity? Check your mom. What? She's not nearly as far forward as I'd like. That being said, she is going to accelerate like a fucking beast going into the late race. There's the nimble nav. Pardon me, friendos. I've got to go. Oh, I ran headlong into this schmuck. Get out of my way, bitch. Move. I ran headlong into someone else's ass. Will that stop me? No, I'm pretty sure I'm just faster than these guys. Oh, yeah. 1,060 points in a year? Yeah, not bad. And 60 points. Oh, like, yeah, in like 1 year of racing? Yeah. That's pretty solid. Pretty solid shit right there. Okay, thankfully they didn't give me more stuff to buy. I'm kind of already strapped for cash here, guys. Do I believe in myself to win this? Yeah, I think I do. I don't need to win the Victoria Mile. I guess I should check the trainings. There's no reason to run the Victoria Mile in particular, but the trainings don't justify me not running it for the skill points. So I'm still gonna run it. Run it. Nice. Only by 1 length. Not having an ult will do that to you. Definitely. I'm not liking the lack of Etsuko. I can skip both of those. I want the reset whistles. I want the V to 20. I do want the speed ankle weights as well, but I want them slightly less. I also don't have a second megaphone. I would like the empowering megaphone, but clearly that's not happening. I think I'm fine to just take the hit here and take a kind of shit wit training. We do need to win both the Yasuda and the Takarazuka since I did not win the Takarazuka last year. I'm more likely to win the Takarazuka. I still give myself a really good chance on the Yasuda, like 90-95%, but like the Takarazuka, I should just win. Damn, this got loud quick. Not that I'm having an issue with it, but... Is this what you usually listen to, Shadowbands? Or are you playing this just for the fuck of it? You know my real name. Yeah, sometimes I just look and see the name, and then I just say what I see. I have 22 items. What the hell am I gonna do with all these? Tell you what, just ignore resting for the entirety of the rest of the campaign is what I'm gonna do. Aster Cleat Hammer. Still didn't answer my question, though. No Spring Runner. Lots of medium stuff. It's a shame there's not more long related skills. I'll take Shake It Out with Glittering Star here for now. It's pretty unlikely that I hit the fast learner. I still could. Okay, yeah, you listen to everything. How do you think I know so many spells? That's fair. That's fair. Fair shake, fair shake. Zoom! Alright, give me my stat bonus. Stats, please. Stats, please. Dude, where the fuck is Etsuko? She didn't show up for 4 races in a row? Hey, you got a cupcake in here for me? No? Fuck me then, I guess. And I want that Vita 20. I played it, I fight dragons yesterday and then Miley today and some rap and metal. You want me to mix in some 90s country? You can pass on that one. Is this gonna be another rest the first turn of summer kind of thing? Or is that just a bad idea? That's probably just a bad idea. This might be a charm every turn of summer kind of angle, though. No, but I got a lot of charms. I got a lot of energy things. Let's do that. Go up to 88. Run a motivating megaphone and a speed ankle weights. Get myself some nice trainings. Look at that. 50. Boom. Those are kind of super stinkers. I guess the 30 stamina is actually pretty passable. Yeah, we'll take the 30 stam. That is passable. Those 3 being there does redeem it. Okay, that's the world's easiest speed training. Don't even need to think about that one. $80? Yeah. Methinks that's passable. We will reroll this one. I do want to reroll this one. It went from 1 to 0. We will reroll it again. You think I won't? Okay, now we've got another good speed training, which is at a 6% failure, so I will use the Vita 20. Buy a backup. Yeah, I gotta wonder if it's actually worth the wit here. Good lord. Bro's going in. Wit or speed power? Wit. So we still got an artisan cleat. Good news, this is a bad training turn, which means I can just run this race. Hello, Narita Brian. We're not gonna get straightaway spurred, are we? You're not gonna give me straightaway spurred, are you? No, you're not, are you? Etsuko showed up, though. Good for her. That's a solid enough wit to click on, most likely. I think we're gonna pass on all this right now, because I do have a speed ankle weight already. And there aren't a whole lot of training turns left. Okay, what's here at the end? I like the motivating megaphone. I like another artisan cleat hammer. And a Vita 20 just for the road. I think that'll be enough. Or might as well run the medium ones. Less likely to get screwed over by not having enough speed, right? In general, stamina rules the day on anything higher than mile. Is this the 90s country that you were speaking of? Yup. I will never skip the Autumn Tenno. So hit me with the Autumn Tenno with an Artisan Cleat Hammer. What genre you want next? Give me some older R&B. Wheeler Walker Jr. Who's that? I would like those speed manuals. Thank you for asking. That's 22 speed. It's not a bad wit. Take a quick Vita to make sure I can hit that. You'll recognize him? Okay. Don't think there's anything else worth buying in here outside of maybe a power ankle weights just to say you did. But I'm gonna wait on that. We're gonna run the Artisan Cleat Hammer on the JC again. Okay, I know that one. Winning the JC. Alright, that should be last of the races that I need to win. Speed Scroll, Empowering Megaphone solves that problem. Good Luck Charm is rather unnecessary, actually. So we purchase these. And I guess we purchase the Guts manual? Ooh, that's good stamina. Well, hold on now. We'll just hold on a rootin' tootin' minute. There's a world where I use the motivating here. I did see that I have a stamina ankle weight, do I not, to purchase? I could purchase that. A Guts manual. Use the stamina ankle weights. That's a solid 40 stamina right there. Can't be too mad about that. $30 energy, love that. Again, don't need to buy any of this. I'm not going to skip the Arima for that. I will save the 2 Master Cleats, because it's not a guarantee that we'll see more than, like, one more. Okay. Stamina Eater. Okay. Look at all those stats. Number go up. Dopamine. Right into my veins. There's the artisan cleat. We lose out on 3 stat points because of not getting another masterwork, but that's... Drop in the bucket, drop in the bucket. Oh yeah, that's the one. Tasty. We'll start with the artisan. What sucks is I had to erase all my favorite R&B songs from R. Kelly from my mind. Yeah. You can't really continue listening. I mean, like some people are capable of separating art from artist and understanding that the music is good regardless of whether or not he's a horrible person. But, like, yeah. You could always, I mean, if you want to justify it to yourself, you could just always pirate his music in particular. There we go. That's a good one. We'll hit the empowering speed for this particular turn. We still hit a pretty similar stat line, eh? So I actually do like this character for potentially... Yeah, I could potentially see running her as a super gambly third. LeBron James reportedly forgot to use Cleat on Twinkle Race series. Damn, I really did not rest for the entirety of year 3, and I still had 3 of those fucking good luck charms left over. Not the lyrics being, fuck you, bitch. Intense Gaze. So I'm trying to pick as many late race skills as I can right now. I see Stamina Eater there. We could take Hesitant Fronts and Paces. We're gonna take an 8, of course. We're gonna take Homestretch Haste. And Straightaway Adept. Just take a bunch of random crap. Just loads of random crap. It's not even a bad run. This is probably my third. I don't even have Straightaway Spurt on her either. And she's probably still my third. But if it were a worse run, maybe I should add it to the playlist and have it on standby. Alright, run it. Turf S and S. Okay, standard distance, end closer savvy. We are jostling around out here. This is not a good track for me, is it? I didn't pass the wit check on the stop, and there was no downhill for me to recover stamina the other way. Oh, I'm just gonna run headlong into people, aren't I? What the fuck is this location? What are you doing? Like, she's still gonna win, but what was that positioning? She was like, pack of 10. Let me just... right down the middle there. Yeah, I gotta go, guys. Oh, hey. It's just like normal Ogre's ult. She triggered her ult from Glittering Star. So that's considered a recovery skill as well, is it? Despite the symbol not being blue. Curious. Curious. I'm gonna need to write that down for future reference, because that's actually potentially a little bit interesting. Does Ogre's ult work with anything? Oh yeah, Satono Diamond's definitely rich. I knew that part. Does Ogre's ult work with any skill that recovers stamina, or does it specifically have to be recovery skills? Hello, Maverick. How's it going? This is a British singer? Oh. I think it has to be recoveries. Well, then, interestingly enough, Glittering Star is a recovery skill. I just triggered my ult from Glittering Star. There was no blue skill that triggered at the same time. It was specifically Glittering Star that triggered this. So this does count for her ult. Because I only have 3 blues, and Level-Headed didn't trigger this race, so she shouldn't have triggered her ult at all. Even with Shake It Out. Well, with that in mind, I'm going to take Radiant Star. And... any other late race skills I could yoink? I wonder if Stamina Eater works now. I'm genuinely a little bit curious whether or not that works. This is such a clusterfuck of a character. You have anything better than that? I already took my standard distance and Hanshin and my rainy days. This character is gonna win like 2 races. But she's gonna win a couple. She's gonna sneak a couple in there. I'm 1,000,000% certain she's gonna sneak a couple in there. She's gonna hit a perfect ult timing one of these times and just gone. Let's pump some iron right around that corner. Just... yep, pretty middling tier. Oh, actually, pretty close to double S. Must have been on account of all those skill points. Not a great parent. Not gonna use it as a parent, but cannot complain about an S-Turf S-End. Very nice, very nice. Also, I'm getting really annoyed with how meta brain-rotted people in the Uma community are. Explain. I think I know what you're talking about, but explain anyways. Is it just me, or is something like Way of Kings just like such a sick title? All right. Oh, did I forget to put the diamond on her? I think I did. So any of these three could make the cut, but I'm pretty sure it's just going to be this Exogity. Oh, I got this banger of a... Look at that. Look at that. That's a parent right there. Because Satono Diamond absolutely isn't meta, and I know she isn't, but then people call you dumb for pulling on her because she isn't perfectly built for the CM. Yet, I will say, that's idiots. And we have those everywhere, unfortunately. I think there's quite a few people in the Uma community that are rather influential that will be that are very like, run your Oshi if you want to. I don't think that's particularly representative of the community. Now, where I thought you were going with that was people like looking up a guide and then just like tunnel visioning on that guide really hard for a CM. Like the number of times, I guarantee you there's a lot of people this CM that are going to get 1,000 stamina and 3 gold recoveries, and I will beat them 80% of the time because they have like 4 other skills. And they're just shooting themselves in the foot over and over again just to make sure that they can survive. And it's like, sure, you'll survive 100% of the time, and I'll survive 75% of the time, but I'm going to win every time I survive, right? Like, real trainers win with their favorites. Real and based. That's why Taishin gets in every single CM I could train her in. She couldn't quite make the dirt. I tried my best, but she can't make the dirt, man. the the fucking dirt mile isn't Taishin's forte. I couldn't make it work. I tried. All right, let's here, I'll also show off my team trials here at the end before we go. We're at 3 hours, so I'm definitely gonna wrap things up here. I need to figure out someone to replace my wedding Mino. She's a pain in the ass because you need to get her D mile up to an A and also her D sprint up to an A if I want to run her as a sprint. And if I want to run her as a late surger and closer, you also have to bump that B to an A, and that's too many sparks. So I might just have to take a mile B and hope that she can win the damn races. Not super likely. DJ, does this song help you understand why I'm such a freak? Yeah, I mean, like, that's definitely got some correlation there. Those people are also very annoying, but lately I've had a lot of interactions with people who are just trying to make you pull optimally. Yeah, especially with Uma banners, I don't think I give a shit. With support card banners, I think they're somewhat justified in that. But with Uma banners, fuck off, man. With support card banners, if you want good support cards, like, don't pull for the PNG. Like, pull for the actual horse at least. You know what I mean? Double ad at that. There's probably going to be a few ads. Unfortunately, we are on ad timings. I didn't snooze them in time. I actually meant to. Um, this is a good team. Our team is winning. Archive? What yet? Oh, one of the winning ticket events, yeah. Alright, let's get out of here. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by today. We are going to try to raid out, I think. We've got a few people watching over on Twitch. Nice. Yeah, let's raid out. We can raid over to, it's Saren. I did enjoy watching her the other day, and she is also playing Umamusume. So it makes sense. When did people start advertising on Twitch in Slovenia? Get out of my app. I enjoyed not having ads. Do you still have ads right now, or are you back? Wouldn't Air Groove be a better replacement because it's Air Groove? That's a good option. What's her Yeah, I can just run Air Groove. I don't think I'm running her on any of my other teams. King Halo was my original replacement. I was training her for sprint, and then she got a mile S and like a billion other mile skills, and I was just like, okay, fuck it, she's a mile runner now. And so now I can't change her out unless I want to replace that monster. But yeah, you're right, I could just run Air Groove. I don't think I'm running her anywhere else. Air Groove is it's a light searcher. Even if she's not, she's gonna be, if I have anything to say about it. Anyways, let's get out of here. I'm gonna stop the music, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. I post my schedules on YouTube and on my Discord. Discord in the comments for people on YouTube. Exclamation point Discord over on Twitch. And I'm here every day, same time, generally speaking, unless there's a collab and it's like 2 hours later or something. But mostly every day, and I try to play Uma at least once a week. So I hope to see you guys next time I'm playing Uma, or if you are interested in me as a person, whenever you next stop by. Not for long, we're raiding like right now, but thanks for stopping by. You can now hop in the raid with me. You've been conscripted. All right, let's get out of here. See you guys next time. Okay, bye.